Welcome to another video from explainingthefuture.com. Given my work as a futurist, I'm often asked what the next big thing is most likely to be. People also usually expect me to say a new technology such as 3D printing or synthetic biology. However, I'm increasingly of the view that the next big thing may not actually be a technology at all. All civilizations are founded on two pillars. The first is the pillar of their technologies, while the second is the pillar of those underlying ideas, stories, myths or narratives that determine how people think, dream and behave. When great technologies and great narratives are combined, the results can be magnificent. For example, when the ancient Egyptians combined their construction technologies with a religious mantra to immortalise their pharaohs, they built pyramids that may stand for eternity. And when, in the 1960s, the Americans combined their nation's technological ingenuity with a belief in their go-getting invincibility, they succeeded in placing a human being on the moon. In his book The Long Descent, John Michael Greer stresses the importance of any civilization's narrative. As he muses, we think with myths as inevitably as we see with eyes and eat with mouths. Thus, any attempt to bring about significant social change must start from the mythic level with an emotionally powerful and symbolically meaningful narrative. Over the next few decades, we will face many grand challenges. These include peak oil, climate change, peak water, food shortages, broader resource depletion, and population expansion. To survive and thrive in the face of these challenges will require not just scientific breakthroughs, but a new narrative that is far less focused on mass consumerism and traditional economics. To change how our civilization thinks and feels, let alone what we collectively believe, is obviously not going to be easy. Not least, this is because most of us were never consciously taught the narrative of industrial civilization. Nobody in a school ever stood up to tell us to consume endlessly, to dispose of things needlessly, to favour globalization over localization, and to pursue constant economic growth. Rather, this current narrative slowly soaked into our souls as we were drenched in the dominant structures, mechanisms and media that define the modern world. To change the narrative of our civilization will require us to start questioning what we collectively very deeply believe. We will then need to start propagating new ideologies. Exactly how our new narrative will differ from that of the current age is difficult to precisely predict. However, its roots are, I think, now quite well established. Not least, a new, more sustainable narrative will have to involve us demanding things less, but valuing things more. It will probably also involve a return to repair rather than replacement, the pursuit of localization over globalization, the use of technological solutions only where appropriate, and the championing of community values and crowdsourcing over competition and traditional economics. Whatever new technologies may be on the horizon, it will not take many scientists and engineers to create tomorrow's digital and physical machines. In contrast, to shape a new, more sustainable narrative has to involve the efforts of the majority. The creation of a more sustainable narrative, rather than any new technology, may therefore turn out to be the next big thing. More information on this topic can be found in my book, 7 Ways to Fix the World, as well as on explainingthefuture.com. But now that's it for another video, and I hope to talk to you again very soon.